Good morning. I'm off to school. It's Monday. Things are moving on or close to schedule. Well, hi, it's nice to see you. It's such a nice thing on a Monday when you don't mind that it's Monday. I love my job for that reason. I'm going to work and it's fun. My life now isn't necessarily better than it was before, but it's different. And here are the things that are better. I'm having a better school year this year than last year, possibly the year before. And I don't know if it's the kids that I've been given or if it's my approach, if it's the mental resources I have available to give to my classroom, meaning like I'm not as distracted by my home life. And there's nothing disparaging about that. Like I loved being married, but things are a little bit more compartmentalized and clear. When I'm at work, I'm not, all right, let's phrase it differently. While I'm still married, I'll talk about it as in the past tense. When I was married and working, my wife and my relationship, priority one, absolutely. Number one thing in my life was her. Number two, my marriage, like the bedrock. That was just fact, which is part of the reason it's been so hard to get broken up with, because apparently it wasn't the same for her. My priority structure has changed. So even when I was at work in the past, number one, always her. If anything went wrong with her, of course I would drop everything for her, because that's how you should be in a relationship. If you're married, if you're committed to somebody, you have made a commitment, which is a long way of saying this year, it's not the same. My focus this year is more specific. So when I go to school, I'm at school, I'm not focused on it, and I work on it, and it is more clear. I'm less distracted by things. Texts and emails from her will come in sometimes during the school day, and that does pull my focus, distracts me sometimes a lot. The easiest way to think about it would be, let's say you're looking through the world through a dirty window. You get it all. You can see the world. You know it's dirty, but you feel like you can see everything. And all of a sudden, if somebody comes along and cleans the window, you're like, oh gosh, whoa, there's so much more color. Everything is so much clearer. It sort of feels like that. I'm not coming up with great metaphors or similes this morning. I just don't know how to accurately describe what the new level of focus and clarity feels like. And on the same token, the weekends used to be different because I always wake up early, and she didn't. So on a weekend, I would wake up and then just kind of hang around, like I'd get up and go to the other room and do stuff on the computer and make some coffee and kind of wait for her to wake up. And that was sweet and nice and a little less productive, but that was okay because yay, Saturdays. But now I don't do that because that's not actually how I operate. I get up and I go do stuff. I don't lounge around in bed for hours. I'm not a late riser. Basically, if I wake up and the sun's already up, I'm like, I have missed some of the day. I don't like that. I feel like I've been away, which makes going back to work easy. If you truly feel like you get a break, then going back feels good. Oh, my wife just texted, Ken, can you please confirm that you'll be absent from the condo on Friday? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Nope. And see, oh my God, As I was just saying, clarity of thought, I know what I have to do, I can get it done, awesome. And then those little things come in and they're like, bloop. And I can deal with that one that just came in, the one oh, can you confirm you're not going to be there so I can move? No, I'm not going to confirm that. But that does, so probably 90% of my brain was into school and all the things I have to do. And now maybe 8% just got distracted by my wife. And I'm going to squish it and put it away. But maybe 2 or 3% of it will be on my brain today. Should I respond? No, I don't want to respond. Blah, blah, blah. What do you think she's thinking? Blah, blah, blah. What is she going to take? Should I get all moved up? I am committing to the mover, so it'd be nice to hear back from you. Thank you. Oh, it would be nice to hear back from me. Yeah, not doing it. That little letter she sent saying she's going to take the dog if I litigate. No, I'm done. I'm out. Ugh. Now 4 or 5%. See, adrenaline-wise, boom, I just got triggered. I can feel it. I can feel the adrenaline, in my chest and across my shoulder. It's just And this is why you shouldn't take anyone else's advice but your own. You listen to what I have to say, but in the midst of me talking about clarity and vision, this happens, and I am less clear, and I have less vision right now. I'm going to work to put it away, but isn't life funny? I need to go do some work. I will see you later. Well, hi, that's a day done, and I am on my way. How's your day been? What have you had going on? Oh, I haven't. Oh, geez. Yeah, no, I haven't seen you since this morning. So let's talk. Got some text from my wife, so I didn't respond. And then a little while later, my phone buzzed because my webcams got set off. So she went into the condo again. Why? Why is she going into the condo? She knows it bothers me. She didn't tell me she was going in. And she walks in and she turns the cameras down so I can't see. I get why people in my position end up doing rash things just to be done because it's such a grind. It's such a fight. But it's not a knockdown, drag out fight. It's a long marathon fight. It's a fight where you get tired instead of beat up and you just want to concede. You know, you just want to be like, I can't. I give up just from exhaustion. But if somebody had kids, like the intensity of all this coupled with kids and custody and child support and your ability to see your child that you love, oh my God, you guys, how do you do it? That must be the hardest thing in the world. I mean, my thing is hard, but it must pale in comparison. I'm so glad we didn't have kids. I'm gonna get a haircut because I love my barber. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, bye. Well, hi. Have I mentioned how much I love my barber? And I do. She's amazing because I like the way she cuts my hair and she just knows me. You know, it's that privilege of knowing someone through time. She's seen me through all the iterations of me so far, and to have her talk to me today and tell me I look good, that I seem like I'm doing really well, compare how I am now to months ago. It's big and it's important because of all the people that have known me in San Diego, she's definitely one of the longest. And while we don't hang out all the time, it's still a special relationship. I'm still honest. She's still kind of been tracking me and my relationship and just what I'm up to. I really value our monthly check-ins. She's great. I'm really trying to be present and aware of wonderful things, and she's a wonderful thing, and she makes my life good. So thank you. And I feel good. I feel clean, and my hair is short, and I just feel like, I like this version. My phone buzzed a couple times while I was there, and I was trying to think, like, just be present in this moment. You know, enjoy talking to her. Don't be thinking about what it could be. Could it be text? Could it be phone call? You know, I just did that thing, and it was great. Now, as I'm done, I'm going home, and now I'm starting to think, okay, well, I have to do the same thing I had to do last time. Go in and think what's been moved, what's been looked at, what's been touched, what's been taken. I really don't know. You know, is she packing things up? Is she taking small things? I don't know. Not being antagonistic, I sort of feel like, all right, well, I can play that game too. I can go in there now and pack up things and get it out. If we're running in accordance with the tentative agreements we've made on taking stuff, then I can go in and start packing and loading out my stuff. I guess my expectation now is she will probably come in again during the week. She's probably planning. And since tomorrow for her is not a work day, I should expect that she will be in there tomorrow. I don't like going home knowing that she's been in my space. Huh. Sorry, I'm at a light looking up at my house. It feels like the bedroom blinds are open, which I didn't do. God knows what I'm gonna get in there and find. I'll bring you along. You can help me explore. I think today is the day that the condo that we've built together, you know, created a life in, ends. You know, I think the life we built, she's planning on disassembling physically Friday, so I think I will disassemble it today. I will go in and take the stuff out. I will move it to the new place. So what do you think? We're going to the house. What do we know so far? She wants to talk to me. She tattled on me to the mediator today, saying I was not approachable or non-responsive. That's it. She's clearly at work today because she was dressed for work in the video. She came in the house. Will she be parked downstairs? And I've debated parking on the street right now, and then I thought, no. But I do wonder if she'll be confrontational today. If she has, you know, if she's gonna dig down deep and find strength and want to talk to me in person. Ready? Here comes the turn. White car. No white car. I'm shocked. I thought for sure it would be here. Thank you, universe. Let's go see what's upstairs. So on a whim, I came into the storage space, see what's going on. And I think we've talked about this before. There's one, there's the other. And I thought my lock looks strange. Why does my lock look strange? Because she took the hinges off. So she broke into my locked storage space today. The space that had my stuff in. Isn't she great? And her storage space, yeah, all her stuff is still in there. I guess I should open it up and see what's in I'm gonna do it later because, did she take the tent? I think she did. I think she took the tent and the cooler. Oh, she's funny. Yes, sir. We're moving out tonight. We're getting the hell out because she's crazy. She crazy. She doesn't like to hear no. Whew. She took the hinges off my storage space. I am, wow, that's amazing. Oh, see, the adrenaline hits and I want to be retaliatory. I want to do, I want to get her back. I do, because I feel slighted. Like she broke into my space. She had a space, and she broke into mine. But let's go home. Let's see what she's taken, because clearly something got taken. Hi, Win. Oh, good, good. So my notes for my therapist are out. Okay, let's look around the house. Let's play the game of what did she take? Or what did she see? Or what did she do? Hey, little dog, I love you. Do you think she took the knives? I bet she took the knives. What do you think? Knife, knife, knife. She didn't take the knives. She take the cups? Nope. Not the wedding plates? Huh. What a mysterious woman she is. Nothing from there. Why did she come in here? I have no idea what she did here. God, that's strange. I hate this. Yeah, I hate this. I have no idea what was taken. Well, we should go explore the storage space, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should. Crazy, crazy, crazy day. Hi again, I just want to show you what's going on. Here's her space. Things should be locked and in place. Where is it? There. You'll notice there's still stuff in her space. Things that haven't been removed. Things of hers, legal books, medical stuff, clothing. And then this was the space that had my stuff and our Christmas ornaments and some camping stuff. And if you look right here, this has been taken up. You see it's down from where it should be, and this is down from where it should be swung open, and the latch has been bent. This is bent. This is not good. So it's almost impossible to even do that. So what she appears to have done is, or somebody has done, I don't know, opened it out, took a cooler and a tent, and I don't know what else. That's what was done today. And then she left my space unsecured and didn't even put the screws back in. Not cool. Not cool. Break into a secured space to take a tent. That's absurd. Yeah, it ends today. This is ridiculous. Hey, I'm really conflicted right now because I'm not exactly sure what to do. I hadn't anticipated what the day would be like, just in terms of moving stuff out, because she keeps coming in the house. But the crazy level right now, she broke into my storage space. She took the screws out and didn't put them back on, so she left it open and unsecured, which I would never do to her. You know, I moved her stuff down there the other day, but I never left it, not the other day, geez, in April. But I never left her stuff unsecured. And she, like, it basically, puts into action this thought of like, she took her stuff and screw my stuff, screw anything else that was in there. The Christmas stuff and everything else, just leave it, whatever. She's unbelievable. And it's part of the building property. Like, she destroyed building property. Having a strange moment. I mean, I'm doing really good lately. I feel good about things. Like I'm positive going forward. I'm excited that she's leaving. But in this moment right now, I'm emotional. I'm choked up and I'm on the verge. Because it starts now. It starts here. Like this house, this life we built, this place, like we're our home. That she's so easily up and left. And I've lived in for 6.5 months. I'm gonna take it apart today. I'm gonna move as much as I can today. I'm gonna dismantle our life today. And I don't wanna do this. I don't relish this. This doesn't feel good. This feels defensive. I'm doing this before she can come in and do it. I'm doing this to put power behind it, to feel okay. I'm doing this to make my life all right. And I don't want it. It feels gross. It feels yucky. It feels wrong that my life is like this now. And I'm so sentimental, like even in this moment now, like, you know, like my Noguchi table, you know, I've put pool noodles on the edge so I can transport it by myself because it's heavy. And I guess maybe in my head, this is the linchpin. You know, this was a housewarming gift. I don't know. I was just excited when I got it. And I'm going to move this to my new place. I'm going to become the focal point of my new place, alone. And I'm okay to be alone because I don't want to be with her anymore. But the physical act of taking apart my life with her, once I start, it'll be fine. I just haven't started yet. I'm about to start, and it's hard. I know I will be okay. I know it'll be fine. You know, and I'm trying to switch my thinking to like new people who make me happy. And there are new people who make me happy. But the roots in this place are deep. I mean, we've lived here for 3 years, but it represented so much. So much has happened here. And today I undo it. This has not been an easy day. Okay, well, I'm going to begin. And I will do as much as I can until I need to sleep. And then I'll stop. And I will keep going tomorrow. All right, and be gone. First trip in earnest to my new apartment. Back in the condo, I moved all the couches off the rug. I just needed to change the way it looked. So when I come back in, it doesn't feel like home anymore. The table's gone, the couches are moved, the kitchen table's moved, the chairs are moved. It's different. It's no longer my home. It's a place I have to do work. It's the best move I can think of to do. I don't want to, of course, but it's not home, it's a project. I just gotta do it. I just need to move stuff. While that was all happening, my wife sent an email, and the power of narrative in this divorce is insane. The way she writes and says things, really to cast her in this lovely light that she does not deserve. You know, she's tried to be in touch with me, as she's told me many times she's moving to San Francisco. That's a lie. She's told me a couple times out of necessity in front of the mediator. But her mantra through this thing, and we can check the tapes, is, I'm not telling you anything about my life. Like, she won't tell me anything. That's the thing we keep coming back to. So the fact that she's now like, oh, as I've communicated, blah, blah, blah. Not true. Just wholly not true. Maybe she believes it's true, but it's not. And then, like, I've kept her from access to a storage space for 6 months. Bullshit. And then she's like, I believe you changed the locks on the storage space the same day you changed the locks in the condo. Where does that come from? That makes no sense. It's all It's crazy. But she asserts it with such confidence that anyone that doesn't know her would read it and be like, all right, well, that makes sense. It's just not true. There's no truth. It makes you feel crazy. And now that I'm a little farther away from her and the situation, I can see it more clearly. But God, it is crazy making. Just these innocent assertions like, oh, you know, I told you I'm moving, I'm stressful, and you kept me from access to a storage space. The storage space that holds my stuff, the tent, the cooler, camping supplies. And let's review what she did today. She went into the space, excuse me. She took all the screws out of the hinges, bent the door back the wrong way to take the cooler and the tent. It doesn't look to me like she's itemized Christmas ornaments. What is the obsession with the cooler and the tent? It is crazy. You know, upstairs, there are wine glasses and there are all kinds of things that she wants that she could be packing up to save time for Friday when she comes in. And instead, she broke into a secure space and then left it unsecure to get a tent and a cooler. It's crazy. I'm trying to find the benefit of the doubt and be like, oh, well, maybe this, maybe that. I can't find anything. I'm so like, get me away from it. Go away. Just leave me be. Well, I'm gonna take the first load of real furniture into my new place. I need my hands for that. So I'll see you in a little bit. I'm debating asking someone for help tonight. And maybe this is silly, but I want to do this one by myself. It's a lot of work and it's hard, and I'm kind of complaining already to myself, but I should do this. I should remove me from that situation and start it over. I should do the lifting. I should do the work. I should be sore and tired tomorrow because I did it. I got me away from her. Physically getting me out of there, I think I should do. I did it. I toiled. I labored. I got free. All right, load 1 is done. That wasn't so bad. The elevators here are a little slow, which is annoying for moving, but aside from that, it should be fine. Now that the process has started, it's kind of cool. I keep reading her email over and over, trying to, I don't know if it's by design, but the way she writes and the way she asserts things makes me want to like offer rebuttals. You know, I want to go line by line and be like, this is incorrect because of this, and this is incorrect because of this. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. She's not looking to have a conversation. She never has. She's never wanted to converse in this process. She didn't want to do therapy. She just wants out. She wants to be free and clear with as much of her stuff as she can have. She's not been communicative in the way that she's asserting. It sounds good, you know, to someone who doesn't know the story. If they read the email, they'd be like, well, it sounds like she's done a great job of staying in touch. She hasn't. It is 6:53 and I'm headed out with load number 2. The thing that's brilliant about the Lovesac Sactionals couch is you can break it down and transport it yourself. So that's what I'm doing, just in these modular loads. I really could use help, but I think I need to stick with what I believe, like do it myself, get it done. It's not stressful though, because I've drawn the whole place up in CAD. So I know where everything's going. It's just gotta come in, get placed, come in, get placed. It's just the movement. Like I don't have to think about anything. It's just work, which is nice. The fact that she can do all the things she's done and still paint herself as the victim is amazing to me. Because she truly does seem to feel like she's the victim. And that's the crazy bit. Like I don't think she feels like she's done anything wrong or weird or strange. I think she truly thinks she just fell in love with somebody else and she just left. And that is crazy to me. All right, so that load is done. It went really well. So 7:21. I just know at some point my energy is gonna be like, and I don't know at what point to stop. I don't know. I'll just keep going, you know? Go until I need to stop or sleep or rest or whatever. Okay, here goes another load. This one is the rest of the couch, some bathroom stuff, and having the couch over there will be nice. Just working my way through the house. It's 9, and it's funny like how soft I've gotten with time and age. Like, it's only 9 o'clock, and part of me is like, maybe this should be the last trip, and it's like, no! Do it, like do the work, stay up, get it done, stop being soft. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be tired for work tomorrow. Balls, whatever. So, what happened when I got home? I did the walk down to Taco Stand, and I got a burrito. I got some chips and guac. Came upstairs and I was eating and I was packing stuff up, and I thought, you know, is the mediator ever gonna call me back? And then finally, like a little after 8, she called me and we talked for probably a half hour. And I'm finding this mediation process to be frustrating because we talk about things and then I find out she doesn't know what I'm talking about. And that it's not a direct criticism, but I was talking about the letter from his attorney that was like blackmail. I said, just saying like she's gonna take the dog, and she's like, I don't think she's gonna take the dog, but I think she's just lashing out. So I read the line from the letter. She's like, oh, I don't think I've been included on that email. And I thought, okay, then telling me she's not gonna go after the dog does me no good because you don't know. And I think I've gone through a lot of my life trusting other people, like trusting that other people know better. Other people are smarter or more prepared, or they're just more adult, they're just more better. And as I get older or just more experienced, I don't know, I'm definitely finding out I need to trust my own instincts, and I need to do what's good for me. Nobody's watching out for you as well as you are. And you can hire people to watch out for you, and that's cool. Then they're probably smarter than you. In the last 6 months, in the process of going through this breakup and the divorce process, I get a lot of advice from a lot of different people, and it's all really well intentioned and people who care about me and mean well. But sometimes a lot of times, people don't know what they're talking about. They think they do, or they're talking about something that was from their experience in a similar thing, but the advice isn't necessarily right or accurate or good for you. Listen to everybody and think about it and consider it, and then figure out what is best for you. And it's hard to always know what's best for you. Sometimes what's best for you is to trust somebody else, to take their advice and just go with it, because it takes less of your brain power to make that decision. Like with selling the condo, all the listing and all the things for that, I definitely deferred to the realtor because I just didn't have enough resources. And I may come to find out that it bit me in the ass in some way. Like perhaps if I had been more aggressive or more something or other, we could have gotten more money for the house. I don't really know, but at the time, it's what I was capable of. And that I feel like that's okay. If you know you're at your limit, that's fine. But, talking about the dog tonight and how that letter made me feel and how it came in the day after the quitclaim, and she was listening and commenting and then hadn't actually seen the letter. Like initially she said, oh, she had skimmed the letter. And then when I read it, she was like, I don't think I'd actually seen that letter. And I thought, okay, it feels like everyone's just treading water, like doing the best they can to sort of maintain. I don't feel like the mediator's totally invested in our case. Not to say she's a bad person. She just probably has her own life and her own stuff going on. But I just came away from that phone call feeling like I need to manage my own things. My attorney is expensive, but he's focused on me. He will talk to me and think about me and act in my best interest. And I think the mediator's trying to settle the thing, but I think the mediator might be somewhat manipulated by my wife also. The crazy has hit a new level. It's 11:38 at night. I'm taking another load over, bringing over my chair and my speakers and the stereo and some of the Matthew Schlein art. Here, let me show you. Isn't it pretty? Sometime in the 10 o'clock hour, well, after my phone call with the mediator, she sent an email just sort of touching base on things that we had all talked on. I had told the mediator that my wife was adamant about, me confirming that I wouldn't be in the condo while she was here. I said, this is my home. I said, there's no reason for me to not be here while she's here. If I need to come home after work before I go to an appointment, I'm going to do that. My wife can't move out 6.5 months ago and then dictate when I can and can't come into my home. She's not allowed to kick me out at her convenience. It doesn't work like that. So I said that to the mediator. I said, she doesn't want me there, and I said, if I need to go there, I'm gonna go there. I'm not gonna not go home because of her. And the mediator was like, yeah, that seems reasonable, blah, blah, blah. And she wrote an email sort of following up with what we all talked about today in our various phone calls, and basically said, Ken indicated that he'll come by the condo after school. This is non-negotiable, and that's fine. My wife sent an email a little while later, and I just did not see this coming, basically saying she's not emotionally comfortable seeing me face to face. It would be bad for her. If I don't trust that she'll take the things we negotiated on, I could send somebody else to watch her pack things and take photographs. Like, it's just a new level of weird. And it's not about trust. It's about her not having the power to kick me out of my home. Yes, I'm moving too, but she doesn't get to say when I come and go from where I live. So in her email, I'll read it to you in a little bit, but there's an implied threat. If Ken finds it necessary to go, he will have to pack up all her stuff. Yeah, basically, like, if I show up, she's just gonna bolt. She is not emotionally capable of dealing with seeing me face to face. What have I done? What is it I have done? I sent a counteroffer, and I communicate slowly with her so that I don't say anything rash, so I'm not reactionary, and so that I can be well advised by my legal team. That's what I've done. I haven't resorted to name calling. Well, hold on, let me take that back. I talked to her boyfriend and alluded to the fact that she is a pathological narcissist. But it's not name calling if it's true. And since that one day, I've said nothing to him. So why can't she look me in the face? The one that cheated on me and broke my heart, and she's the victim. I'll give it to her. She's brilliant at turning the situation in her favor. Let's see if she goes in the house tomorrow. It's so convenient how she lives things out. Like, oh, I broke into the storage space and didn't fix it. I already took things on the list. I can't tell if she's playing a game, she is brilliantly manipulative, or she is really broken. Honestly, it could be any of those things. I care less now. I care less because I have tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, and I'm done. She got her quitclaim signed. She can go do whatever. I want to like somebody new. I want to be done with this. It's a little weird to think I live here now. I'm not used to that. I mean, moving stuff in, I guess I'll start to get used to it, but it's going to be a weird transition from home, the condo I just came from, to here being home. We'll get there.